say this. There is one person who is not, unfortunately, sadly in this room, but if he was around today, he would be touching the ceiling. And that is the chairman who used to be Mr. Jayesh Patel from Day Lewis. Please give him a big round of applause. This is who he was, a true Liverpool supporter, whether you like it or not, okay? Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've always said to every legend that was on the table here tonight, that we are truly a very small charity but with big aspirations. I've got my friend here on my left hand side. We've known each other for 45 years. If there was ever a friendship that is north and south, chalk and cheese, that's me and Rajesh. The thing is, we at Aware Foundation do not have an agenda. The only agenda that we have is trying to make a difference to the very, very, very poor children and the underprivileged children back in India. The task that we do here in London is nothing compared to the task that my colleague here, Rajesh, does with his team in India in 45-degree heat, trying to make sure that every child, thank you. This evening would not have been possible if someone like Jeff Miller would not have introduced me to these legends. These legends truly have been my personal friends, my personal guests, and I thank them, each and every one of them, from the bottom of my heart for being here. I'm sure you probably agree that you probably thank you. You've never ever seen so many legends in one room. I'm absolutely convinced about it. Hey, this is what we at Aware are. I thank every one of you for being here. Thank you for being very generous. This evening would not end, and it would be unfair for me not to say a huge amount of thank you, and I would like a big round of applause for all the legends who are still here. Sunny Bhai is still sitting here. I can see Clive and many others. Jeff, thank you very much for introducing me to such an array of celebrities. Thank you. I really, really, truly would want to finish on a note to say, personally, Day Lewis Group has been tremendous in supporting, in trying to get this event going. I thank from the bottom of my heart the entire family and the entire team at Day Lewis. Please, the biggest round of applause that you can give. Thank you. I'll just pass you on to my colleague Rajesh for a few words, and then I'll let you get on with it. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm overwhelmed. I don't have words to say what I feel now. I'm really overwhelmed by this resilient dazzle of a London hotel, by the presence of these luminaries who could move armies on their own, each one of them. And I'm a very small and simple man doing little work in India, back in India, just because I don't know anything else to do. We are working with some of the most vulnerable children in India. When I say vulnerable, they are not just poor, but they are children who, because of their social or cultural conditions, cannot reach to their schools, to education and proper living. So that includes children like street children, orphans, children of sex workers, children of HIV positive parents, children of migrating families, children of nomadic tribes. So we almost haunt them, look for them, search for them, at least in the state of Gujarat where we are based, and work for them. Since there are so many sports people and sports lovers gathered here. I cannot refrain from saying this, that if some of you can become our ambassadors and help us do advocacy with the government, that would be a great help, because the place where we are focusing our attention now geographically, the Dang district of Gujarat, is like a cradle of athletes. The children there are so vibrant, so good. Recently, one of the girls from the area won the gold medal for India in Asian Games, Sarita Gaikwad. And there is immense potential in Dang. So there is a small request to all the sports lovers and the sportsmen themselves to become our ambassadors of Aware Foundation and help us to plead the government to start sports activities, sports training in that area. The other thing I am tempted to say here is that, because when a mic is given to an Indian, people are scared that he would go on and on and on. So I don't want to take that blame, at least tonight. The last thing I would say is this, that this is just the beginning. I think let us think for a longer partnership. There are people from the corporate sector. There are individuals who are interested in charity. There are sports people. So there are academicians also. So we work in all these sectors. Like Aware Foundation has a long-term relationship with at least two major universities in the world. And so we can also start partnerships with students and internships and voluntary programs, etc. So I think I shouldn't talk more than that. But if I were allowed to say only this, I would have said 300 times thank you to everyone. Thank you all, and thank you the great players.